Well, I'm a hunting, I'm fishing, I'm trapping down that line. These are the stories from the blind. Ducks are diving while the geese are flying, and the turkeys strutting, there'll be bucks a rutting. Sharing with you what we know. It's outdoor time, it's From the Blind.
FromTheBlind.com is brought to you by Pintail Waterfowl, specializing in waterfowl calls and call-making supplies. BarbedHook.com, outdoor business web design. Monroe Truck Equipment, your nationwide leader in truck equipment and snow removal accessories. Pavor Outdoors, your source for Wildcat LED lighting. And also, R&R Outdoor Products, makers of the Turkey Slinger.
Hey, Bill Hoffman here, from theblind.com. I'm going to try something a little bit different here. I was going to type up the story and make an article, but it's such a good story, I wanted to do it live in a vlog. Turkey season is a mere month away. This is one of my favorite turkey stories. A couple years ago, I was hunting in a pine thicket. One of those places where it gets light half an hour after everywhere else and dark an hour before. You know, you hunt there and it gets dark, you think your hunt's over, and you exit to the edge of the pines and it's bright as daylight can be. Well, we had roosted these turkeys and I had two good toms, and they weren't really hanging with the hens yet, but I knew they were in the pines. So, if you can picture it and you can hear it, silence. The thing about these pine forests is there's no leaves to crunch. There's no undergrowth. It's just beautiful silence. Well, I can hear the turkeys clucking up in the trees in the dark. The spring morning opens up. You can start to hear the crickets. The birds come alive. Now, when I say birds, I don't mean the turkeys. I mean our pre-turkey flight birds. There's owls, of course, and even the crows. And the cool thing about when the crows start going, the gobblers start a gobble. So, I had two hen decoys out with a Jake decoy, and the Jake decoy was kind of attempting to breed one of the hens. That was the setup I was going for. So I heard the birds fly down, but I didn't hear as many birds fly down as I thought they were there in the woods that day. So I kind of wondered if the hens came down or if those toms came down. I really wasn't sure. So I get on the old mouth call there and give it a few little clucks, some purrs, and the first set of calling I did, I'm broken up by a gobbler. I got about 3 clucks out, and this gobbler let loose. He is 60 yards away, just over a little ridge. Now, on the other side of that ridge is a dirt farm road. There's a farmhouse on the other side, but there's quite a ways between the road and the ditch and the little side hill. I know he's just over that crest. So, I give a few more clucks, yelps, purrs, cut off again. He's hot. This turkey gobbles like no other bird I've ever heard gobble. He will not let me make a sound without cutting me off. It's the kind of stuff you see on the TV shows when everything goes perfect, right? I mean, I'm calling, he's gobbling, I'm calling, he's gobbling, I shut up, he's gobbling. 1 hour, 15 minutes. It gobbles every at least 2 minutes, if not faster than that. I mean, all morning this bird is going nuts. But he's hung up. So, I figure he's either got to be in that little ditch area just on the other side, or he is across the road. Either way, I have coverage. So, I decide if he's not coming to me, I'm going to go to him. I use the hill to block my outline, and I get down in the bottom of the hill, kind of in the ditchy area, and I work my way through. Give a couple little clucks. You bet it. This is what I heard. Gobble, gobble, baby. He's coming this time. 20 minutes. Cluck, cluck. Gobble, gobble. Every time. Where is this bird at? It's now 10 o'clock in the morning, and I'm still battling this bird. Sun came up at 7. I'm still battling this bird. I'm going to make it happen. I decide he must have hens with him. That must be the issue. So I start walking up the hill. Everything was quiet for a little bit. Then, remember that farmhouse I talked about? They had a peacock. The peacock lets loose, and this turkey gobbles. I am 20 yards away. It was so loud when he gobbled, I didn't know he was there. It scared the crap out of me. What really, really upsets me is this next part. That peacock lets loose again. That gobbler does his thing. I look to my left, across the road. There he is, in a pen. I had been hunting this land for 3 or 4 years. The farmhouse across the street got a turkey 2 days prior to opening day because they wanted to breed some of their turkey hens. I didn't know that. I just spent 3 hours 3 hours battling this tom. Gobbles, clucks, everything. And all he wanted to do was come over to me to die. But the problem was, he couldn't hop an 8-foot fence. Anyway, thanks for checking out this story, this vlog on FromTheBlind.com. My name is Bill Hoffman. Turkey season's coming up. Make sure you check out R&R Outdoor Products. They're one of our sponsors. They're the makers of the Turkey Slinger, Pintail Waterfowl Calls, Monroe Trucking, and Pavor Outdoors. And once again, like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. That's the best way to stay up to date with our stories. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks again for checking out FromTheBlind.com.